My sheet pan is stained, but that doesn't mean that we're not making dinner. We are making Sloppy Joe French fries. I don't know what it is. I came up with it today. It sounded like a good idea, and I didn't have the ingredients for what I wanted to make. We are going to pop a bag of French fries straight into the oven, 400 degrees, on air fry, or whatever you want to do until they're crispity, crunchy, brown, the way you like them. To my pan, we are going to add a pound of ground beef. I forgot to thaw mine until just before cooking. I put it in a bowl with some warm water, and bam, 5 minutes later, the beef is ready to be cooked. Make sure it's actually in the pan. Just because the meat you touched wasn't chicken doesn't mean you don't need to wash your fucking hands. Wash your fucking hands. Chop your meat up aggressively. Cook it until it is no longer gray. It should be a little bit crispity. My French fries are almost crispity. I'm going to toss them, add some salt, and put them back in the oven. Don't salt them if you don't want the sodium. It's not your house. Do what you want at your house. If you wait to salt your French fries until after they are done cooking, the salt won't stick. Salt your fries while they are piping hot. It's important. My beef is browned up, and no, I'm not draining it. My beef is quite lean. I buy lean beef so I don't have to drain it all of the time, or sometimes I accidentally do it. It's fine. We are going to add a metric ton of garlic. Metric ton and a half. 2 metric tons. I don't know, add this much. And then I'm going to add some minced onion. If you did not know, now you do. You should not season over a hot pot. If you do that, it will cause condensation inside of your spice jars, and it will make them clump together. You're so welcome. Stir this around and let your onion rehydrate. It's at this time that you're gonna want to open a can of Manwich or make Sloppy Joe sauce yourself from scratch. I'm not doing that. This is easier. I do know how. I just prefer to do this. Ow. There's still good stuff inside the can. Make sure you get it all. Stir that around, turn your heat down. We will assemble. By now, you're fully aware that my children are picky asses, which means they want everything on their plate to be separate. And you know what? I don't want to fight about it. So we are going to assemble their plates, and then I'm going to make our Sloppy Joe French fries here on this tray for my husband and I to eat. Not everyone likes their food to touch. My children are no exception to this. It's fine. It is now time to assemble our Sloppy Joe French fries. Dinner doesn't have to always make sense. It just has to feed you. That's it. I have here Sloppy Joe right on top of our fries. To the top of my Sloppy Joe French fries, I am going to add some cheese. Mild white cheddar, thick shreds. It looked good in the store and I needed to have it. Pop this sucker back in the oven until everything looks melty and delicious. Don't forget to throw some cheese on your children's plate. I bet you thought I was going to feed my children broccoli with this meal. You're wrong. They're getting green beans. If your kids aren't fighting while you are making dinner, are you even cooking? Here you have it. Sloppy Joe French fries. Looks good. Let's try it. I know what you're thinking. Is it even good? And I sure hope so, because this is dinner. Right on time, the smoke alarm. That French fry on the bottom, that's the culprit. Could I get a plate? Yes, I could. Will I? No, I will not. Not now, not ever. Of course it's good. I made it. And it's Sloppy Joe French fries. How could this be bad? Follow along for more aggressive tutorials.